Welcome to my basement. I'm Brendan. This is Bruce the Cannon, named by my 4-year-old at the time. I wrote down on my desk over here to make this video about two things that came up today, but I thought I'd just say screw it and do it. It's not always glamorous. I'm not always in front of a house. Lots of times I'm down here in my basement in the dungeon doing work. Hey, Roo. So two things. One, lawyers don't like offers with conditions. Don't bug them about it. Two, I want to talk about Birddogs. Birddogs is, I feel like, a very underutilized strategy for beginners, especially, and also even the pros sometimes. So I'll talk about lawyers with the conditions. If you give a lawyer an offer with financing, inspection, and partner's approval on it with a condition, they'll be like, thank you, and they'll throw it out. They'll be like, thank you, and they won't even look at it or open a file until you remove conditions, because they don't know you're going to close it. I can write an offer on a $2 million multifamily with a $250,000 deposit with the deposit due at condition removal, and it could be accepted, but that doesn't mean squat until I remove conditions. So I kept giving these offers with conditions to my lawyer, and they just being like, stop, there's too many offers, Brendan, like just bring them to me when you remove conditions and you're ready to move forward. I'm like, oh, okay. And a lot of these people that were buying these houses from, they're like, oh, they get this offer with conditions, they bring it to their lawyer. And their lawyer reaches out to me or my lawyer, and they're like, well, no one's done this, like we're consulting. It's like, nothing's happening, and no lawyer is going to open a file until the conditions are removed. We're also selling a flip, and we've received an offer, and we don't need to send that to the lawyer yet because we are waiting for the conditions to be removed. But as soon as those conditions are removed, we'll send it to the lawyer, paralegal will open a file, they'll book a time for signing, boom, blam. Don't bug lawyers for offers with conditions, unless you want to talk to them about consulting, you're doing something maybe creative. Then you can go and pay them for that. The other thing is Birddogs. Birddogs are a great strategy. It takes no money, no knowledge, no skills. It's a great place to start. You can go literally bang on doors. Are you going to sell your house? Are you going to sell your house? You can put letters in mailboxes. You can go to Kijiji, Craigslist, Facebook, say we buy houses. When people call you, you just say, cool, what are you expecting to get for your house? What's the address? Why are you selling? Great. Pass that off to somebody. If you don't know who to pass it off to, go to social media. Hey, who's looking for a house in X neighborhood? And someone's going to be like, me. And then you pass it off and he says, oh, that's not a good price. I need this price in that neighborhood. Now you have a contact, you're building your network, you have knowledge, you know what price they need in that neighborhood, and you have some experience in the neighborhood. Boom, awesome. Or you're going to reach out and they're going to be like, cool, and they're going to buy that house from you and give you a small fee for forwarding off that information. I'm lucky enough that tomorrow I get to sign a $3,000 check to a Birddog for forwarding 2 emails that we were able to go to, tie up, and one we purchased with a partner for ourselves, and one we wholesold to another party, and so we're giving them a finder's fee for forwarding those emails. Great strategy. And for the pros, totally underutilized because it's not sexy. We all want to be wearing suit and ties with rental sports cars in front of our houses being like, this is what it looks like every day. But sometimes we're just in basements with stuffies. But yeah, if like I think pros underutilize this too. If you find a lead you know is a good lead, sometimes you chase the shiny car and you want to do it, you want to work it. But like if it's something that's out of your wheelhouse, if it's a strategy that you don't have any experience in, or maybe you're not the best in, call somebody else who can take it over for you. Hey man, I found this house. Like I found a couple rent-to-own clients and sellers lately. I used to do that. It's a great strategy, but it's not what I do. So I called a couple people, I forwarded that stuff off, and I don't even know if it worked or not. But if it did work, I would expect them to call me back and be like, hey man, it worked. I made a bunch of money. Here's a fee. Thank you. But yeah, and if you're busy, if you're out of town on vacation, just send the lead to somebody else. It's a really easy way to be abundant, not have a scarcity mindset. Build your network, start with giving first, trade deals, and that stuff always comes back to you. So birddogging, a very underutilized strategy, and don't rush to give offers with conditions to realtors. They'll probably tell you to come back when the conditions are removed. So I'm Brendan. This is Bruce. Thanks for watching.